So there's a direct correlation between spiritually gifted individuals and migraines. And I'm going to break this down to you the way that a Holy Spirit gave it to me. I started noticing that certain individuals constantly complain of migraines, and there is a reason for that. Migraines are not a spirit of infirmity. Migraines are caused by external sources that come in to cause physiological changes. So let's go deep into these migraines. Grab yourself pen and paper and jot down these notes. So basically, the migraine is it's caused by waves of activity by groups of excitable brain cells. These brain cells, they will trigger chemicals such as serotonin. So serotonin is the feel-good hormone. Serotonin is the good that we have. You know, once sin entered the garden, they knew good and evil. Well, originally, Adam and Eve only knew good. They only knew good. And so serotonin is a hormone that regulates in our system. Serotonin is a vasoconstrictor. When we were created and formed, our body was created in a manner so that it is always at a state of homeostasis, which makes it good. It is good. So basically, when these hormones are changed, when their status of the hormone changes, it causes physiological symptoms. So your body is always in a state of trying to get back to the way you were created. And so serotonin is a chemical necessary for communication between nerve cells. And as I stated, it's a vasoconstrictor. So vaso means vein, constrictor means it stays at a level that you were created in. And so what happens is when your serotonin level drops because of external excitabilities, when that level drops, your histamine level raises. So histamine is a chemical your immune system produces. So basically, when your serotonin level drops, your feel-good hormone, when that drops, it causes your histamine to raise. So what that histamine has done is it sent your body into a fight or flight. Your body thinks it's in danger. So these are signals. So when histamine is raised, histamine is a vasodilator. So vasodilators is the vein getting larger. This larger vein is pushing on your nerves in your brain. So you get a migraine, you get migraine auras. This is all brain oriented. It has to do with the attacks on your VMAT2 gene, the gene that the Most High gave us that regulates the atmosphere, okay, so to speak. So as your histamine level is raising, it's pushing on your blood vessels. This is all caused to get you off balance, basically. You are moving away from homeostasis. So what exactly is happening to cause these levels to get out of whack, basically? So exactly what's happening is that because you are both physical and spiritual, because you are natural and spiritual, there's a perpetual battle going on against your spirit. So when you and I enter an atmosphere where the spirit is dark, then our body responds. It's called fight or flight. We gotta readjust. We gotta check back in with the Holy Spirit. We're like, what is this I'm feeling? What is this I'm feeling? Well, that is called stress. So there is a spiritual and natural war going on in your system. And what I need you to understand is that the spiritual root is because these hormones, especially serotonin, is a psychogenic hormone, and it will create psychogenic pain that is primarily caused by psychological factors such as these spirits that we come in contact with. So I need you guys to take note. Basically, this mechanism of the migraine is a red flag. It's to let you know that you're in danger by way of another spirit that is coming to your atmosphere, and it's causing a fight with your spirit. So we're always in a battle. This has always been a spiritual warfare, always. So what I need you to understand is that oftentimes when I used to have my migraines, I would go to the doctors. They don't know what's wrong. They don't understand the mechanism. No, we understand. Us spiritual beings are being bombarded with all these other dark spirits. Like I said, it's always a battle between good and evil. That's what happened in the garden. They took a bite of the fruit, and then now they have a battle, a perpetual battle of good and evil. So take note when you are getting these migraines. Like right now, on social media, we are inundated with things that are going on. You're constantly watching. Your ear gate and your eye gate is constantly being bombarded by the external forces that come into you, because you're like a spiritual sponge. You soak up stuff. So what we have to do is, just like Yeshua did, he got away. He would move and separate himself and go get rest, because whenever he would walk into a crowd, he picked up so many spirits that it would get him, he would get tired. So you and I are not sleeping. We're not eating properly. We're not being able to rest. We feel unwell, basically, in the spirit. You're like, something is going on. I know it feels like it. And there's a constant battle. So what we have to do is we have to be cognizant of these external forces that come in. You see, migraines are different than regular tension headaches. They're different than regular headaches that happen because maybe you have some other type of illness and you're just getting a regular tension headache. Migraines are red flags for the spiritual people. You need to guard your spirit. You need to step away. You need to stop scrolling, and do not hang with somebody that causes you to get a migraine. That's a red flag. That's letting you know that you are in the atmosphere of something really clandestinely evil. You can't put your finger on it, but let your migraines be your guide. But what we have to start developing is prophylactic means of keeping our serotonin level high, so that our veins are constantly constricted and that they don't dilate. So I want to talk about some natural herbal teas. Herbal teas lack stimuli. We don't need stimuli. We got enough stimuli out here. So look at green tea. Green tea is scientifically proven to increase your neurotransmitter levels. There's another tea called Valerian. So it's Valerigin or ION-T. This is a herbal tea for anxiety, depression, and it improves your sleep and decreases your stress. When your stress is decreased, your serotonin level remains at an optimum level for feeling good. And then it also has benefits for menstrual relief. There's another tea called lemon balm tea. This helps treat symptoms of anxiety on a chemical level in the brain. Then there's peppermint tea. Peppermint tea helps induce relaxation and reduces symptoms of depression, anxiety, and chronic stress. End times, chronic stress, literally chronic stress. This one in particular that I'm going to mention is ashwagandha tea. This increases your serotonin levels in the brain. Also, it's good to find a tincture. And tinctures are those drops that you drop under your tongue. It goes into the system a different way. Ashwagandha basically is a tea that mimics some of the antidepressants. Okay. I used to be on 3 antidepressant medications. And after realizing that that's just a drug, it's just a pharmacia, I stopped it. So I'll list the rest of the teas that we should be indulging in on a regular basis. Take care.